Welcome to Rinkside. The conference finals are upon us. And in the East, the Carolina Hurricanes will host the Florida Panthers tonight, where we'll see the Stahl brothers battle it out. And in the West, the Golden Knights hope to beat their old coach and the Rupe Hintz-led Dallas Stars on Friday night. Now, in preparing for this video, I've been reviewing records, rosters, stats, and trends. And in a lot of cases, what I found were more questions than answers. These playoffs have been completely unpredictable, which adds to the excitement and the lore. Make sure you stick around to the end of this video. I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I couldn't be more excited about the teams that have made it through to the conference finals. Let's get right into it. And then there were four. The leadership you see across these four teams, like every year at this stage, reaffirms the characteristics a team needs to advance in the Stanley Cup playoffs. There is no statistic measuring mental toughness. You just know it when you see it. And the physical toughness, blocking shots, eating shots, hits, slashes, and high sticks, those aren't going away. It's a battle of will and determination. Now, I have a couple of statistics that I'd like to spotlight, and I found a cool website called StatMuse that I'm going to utilize in today's video. Starting off in the West with the Vegas Golden Knights, we've seen the reemergence of a superstar in Jack Eichel. In true Vegas fashion, they bet big on Jack, and he's a winner. And he's a team-leading 14 points this playoffs. How about the resilience of the captain, Mark Stone? After undergoing his second back surgery in less than a year, he rejoins the team for the playoffs and is second on the team in points with 12. Both guys use the same surgeon in Denver. Both guys are over a point per game. I think there's something there. We should circle back. They have additional leadership coming from Alex Pietrangelo, the former Blues captain, who knows how much the Stanley Cup weighs. Riley Smith and Jonathan Marchessault are warming up right at the right time, and Aiden Hill has come to the rescue with a 2.19 goals against average in relief. You wouldn't dare swap him out for Brossoit or Thompson, would you? Vegas has taken the most penalties of any of the teams remaining, and they're going to have to clean that up as their PK is at 60%. The series is likely going to be decided by special teams play. I mean, the Dallas Stars have taken the second most penalties. This should be a close series, and it'll come down to these fine details. Like, what team has the best face-off win percentage in the playoffs? Well, it's the Dallas Stars at 57.2%. Rupe Hintz and Joe Pavelski are leading the way in goals. Max Domi is centering the second line and producing. Rookie Wyatt Johnston had his second game-winning goal of the playoffs to close out Seattle in Game 7. We should be expecting more from Jason Robertson after notching only 2 goals so far this playoffs. Miro Heiskanen leads all players in the playoffs with time on ice, averaging over 28 minutes a game. He doesn't have any goals yet. He's got 7 power play assists, and he's flying out there, jumping into the play. He's making a big difference. Jake Ottinger looked much more confident in his last outing. We're going to have to see how he rebounds in this next series. At the end of the day, the team with the most goals wins, and the Stars have scored the most goals this playoffs with 47. Moving on to the East, where Rod Brendamore's Hurricanes have taken the least amount of penalties of any team in the playoffs with 39. They have the best penalty kill in the playoffs too, at 90%. Freddie Anderson has a 1.80 goals against average in 6 starts and is technically undefeated. Defenseman Jacob Slavin has the best plus-minus in the playoffs at plus 14. And veteran Jordan Martinook recorded 10 points last series, offering clutch depth scoring, no doubt. But if Aho and Martinook are tied for the team lead in points, there's some call for concern. I expect the Canes to get a little bit more from Necas, Jarvis, and Drury. With Teravainen rumored to be ready to return from injury, it's all about getting hot at the right time. And leaving the best for Rats, the biggest star left in this year's playoffs, the Rat King himself, Matthew Tkachuk. The stat line looks good. I want to see more goals, but 16 points and plus 10 in 12 games? I mean, his presence is enough sometimes. You see it. The composure in net from Bobrovsky, Carter Verhaeghe already having 3 game-winning goals this playoffs. The Panthers collectively have played unbelievable, right? Well, the stats don't necessarily support that. Barkov only has 2 goals. Duclair's only got 2 goals. It is a team worst -5. Brandon Montour has cooled off after a hot start. The Panthers have the worst face-off win percentage of any team in the playoffs at 43.4%. Florida has taken 56 penalties this playoffs, and their penalty kill is only at 65%. The Panthers have been clutch when they've needed to be. And one stat supporting that claim is that Florida has the most road wins with 6. But the story we'll hear all series long, of course, is that of the Stahl brothers. Eric and Jordan both lifted the Stanley Cup early in their careers, leaving Mark as the only one of the trio yet to win a championship. All 3 have played in more than 90 playoff games. And earlier this season, they played in the same game for the 11th time. Each of these guys having long, successful careers. It'll definitely be a fun storyline in the East. I mean, that'll probably be the Hughes boys soon enough. I mean, hockey is really cool like that. So do I have a prediction after combing through all of these numbers? Well, I'd say it's a coin flip. What players will take their game to the next level, take their team to the next level? I see Matthew Tkachuk and Jack Eichel, with the Panthers ultimately winning the cup, and Bobrovsky awarded the Conn Smythe. Now, I've been wrong more than I've been right this playoff season, but I like this ending the best. The old Keith Tkachuk bump. And if there was one thing that I've learned this entire playoff season, it has to be that this Violent Gentleman gear that I've been wearing is the most comfortable clothes that I own. Make sure you check out the website. Follow them on Instagram. They have new designs dropping on the regular. It's a high-quality product, a great company, and I appreciate the continued support. Thanks again for tuning in. Share all your predictions down in the comments. I mean, you guys haven't been commenting, so I'll incentivize you. My favorite comment or my favorite take on this video will win this Violent Gentleman hat. And you have to be subscribed to win. And do me a favor, please share this video with a friend. I can't wait to see how this all plays out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Wait, do you hear that?
Get out of here.